Hello, 大家好，我是李贝。All right, the next stage in preparing for the HSK exam is this book here. In this book, we have 5 mock slash 真题 exam papers. Yeah, so I'm guessing these are real questions from past HSK6 exams from 2018 and before. However, yeah, I think they're all mushed together in various ways. So I don't think these are were presented as exam papers themselves. It's just like took questions from different exam papers. That's my impression. I'm not 100% sure that that's accurate. But anyway, let's continue. I've done this before. So I did this last time I was preparing for the HSK6 exam. I felt like the exam papers, the questions in this were the most accurate representation of actual questions on the HSK6 exam I found. Yeah, so I'm going to use my normal method where I correct, well, for the listening section, I go through it twice, correct my decisions. I don't time myself, and I try to learn as much as possible. Because my marks here don't matter as much as my marks on the actual exam. So I want to learn, not just get familiar with the exam process, if you know what I mean. All right, let's give it a whirl. Whoops, what have I done? Okay, so we'll do the first one. Yeah, there's 5 of them, I believe. And yeah, mock exams. All right, here we go. I'm just trying to learn as much as possible. Last time I did it under exam conditions. I forgot my marks. I could actually go and find them. In fact, maybe I will. Pause. Yeah, I found them. Yeah, I made this post years ago on Reddit. 3 years ago, really? March 26, 2022. That's 2.5 years ago, is it? Oh, wow. Time flies. All right. Yeah, I did a lot of practice back then. And I did all these under exam conditions. So, yeah, so this is this one. That's what I did. This is back in 2022. Oh, this would have been 2021. Oh, wow. So I did one of them and thought, oh, I need to do more study probably. And then after more study, I did this. Okay, so in the 60s and like low 70s were my marks. Let's see if I do better. 2 years later, we'll see. All right, so yeah, I'm just going to take my time, and I'm not going to do it under exam conditions like last time. That just adds stress. All right, 心态要乐观，成长需要经历挫折。沮丧情绪影响健康，悲观使人变得敏感。I'm going to say C.
HSK 6级考试。
Before even listening to the audio,
欢迎参加
HSK 6级考试。
HSK 6级听力考试分3部分，
共50题。
请大家注意，听力考试现在开始。
Yeah, without even listening to the answer, I think it's C.
请选出与所听内容一致的一项。
与所听内容一致的一项。
1，我们都希望快乐是孩子生活的底色，但永远快乐是不可能的。孩子需要经历困难挫折，才能成长为一个坚强独立的个体。过分乐观的思考方式往往会麻痹孩子的意志，导致目标难以实现。
Yeah, because we're talking about children, so we need to talk about 成长, and he literally just said 挫折, so that one wasn't too bad. 豆类作物很难栽培，豆类食品经济。
联合国将2016年定为国际豆类年。豆类食物含有丰富的蛋白质，有助于解决饥饿、营养不良等问题。此外，豆类作物还可以改善土壤状况，有利于农业的可持续发展。
All right, Yeah, so we're talking about the United Nations had a year of beans. 豆类, like beans, like, I don't know, peas and baked beans and whatever, that kind of beans. Yeah, so they talked about it having various nutritional value and talked about the agriculture. No, the first one's A is wrong. 豆类食品经济效益高 didn't mention economics, so that's just out. 豆制品营养价值受损 I think she said that. Yeah, she mentioned 不良营养不良 I forget exactly what the context was though. 豆类植物有利于农业发展 Yeah, I don't think that's accurate. It was, what she said was something like she wanted to improve the agriculture for beans. All right. 病毒生命力顽强，病毒传播途径很多，冰层可保存远古。
永久冻土和冰层是病毒的天然保存箱，无论是完整的病毒粒子还是基因组，都能在其中保存相当长的时间。因此，通过研究保存在其中的远古病毒，科学家们或许可以进一步探究生命起源的奥秘。
So is it C? They're talking about viruses and genes being preserved for long periods of time. 冰层 in ice, 远古病毒基因已变异 No. Certainly, I do feel like so A and B, I believe. Oh, B, I believe, is definitely out. A, 生命力顽强. It's hard to kill 病毒. 病毒 is viruses, right? Really is. It's very easy to kill 病毒. They just kind of die by themselves. They have to constantly reproduce, or they just die. They can't survive on their own. They need, which is why they need to keep transmitting and so on. I think it's C. So if you, in ice layers, there are kind of ancient genes and viruses and so on. 可保存远古病毒 to a certain extent. Oh, yeah, that one I'm not 100% sure if this is correct. 饮料过期了 阿明很小气 小亮很崇拜。
阿明从超市买了3瓶果汁，回家的路上，他正好遇到了李阿姨和她的儿子小亮。于是阿明拿了1瓶果汁递给小亮。李阿姨问儿子：“哥哥给你果汁，你应该说什么？”小亮看了看果汁，对阿明说：“吸管呢？”
他说吸管呢 Oh, okay, so the story was this guy, what's his name? I forget. Aming. Yeah, Aming went to the store, bought 3 bottles of orange juice, brought them home and gave one to Li Ai and Xiao Liang. Xiao Liang's a little kid and is a bit mischievous. And Li Ai is like, you should use manners here, right? What do you say when someone gives you an orange juice? And he said, 西瓜呢? Where's the watermelon? So yeah, kids are like that. It's funny. 阿明很小气 No, it's the opposite of 小气 He just, without asking for anything in return, gave Li Ai and Xiao Liang orange juice. 小亮很崇拜 Okay, 崇拜 So 崇拜 is usually used for like things like prejudice. Oh no, it's aidai. 崇拜 is really kind of a high level of worship. You 崇拜 like Michael Jackson or something like this, right? You worship Michael Jackson. not you personally. You get the idea, right? Like some people might say, oh, they worship Michael Jackson or they worship AC/DC or something like this. 李阿姨想让小亮表示感谢. Yeah, that was the intention. He didn't 表示感谢, he 表示 where's the watermelon? He's got a watermelon. Okay, 五英桥, so this is the name of a bridge. 已经倒塌, so it's collapsed.
五英桥是中国古代桥梁建筑的杰出代表。桥两侧装有126块方解石栏板，每块栏板的形状和大小都相同。如果你顺着栏板敲击，就会听到5种不同的响声。五英桥因此得名。
All right, so we have an ancient bridge and it has some kind of echo/reverberation effect. These landbands were quite important. So there was 126 of these, not 根湖. Is it 根湖? 根弦? 根湖? I forget. No, it's not 湖, it's 弦. 根弦. Whatever that is, there's not 126 of them. 126 of these. Okay. 五英桥已经倒塌. Didn't say that. 有这个 no, 有126 of these. 五音桥是一种乐器. No, it's a bridge. It literally says the bridge. Oh, actually, could it be intended figurative? No, I don't think so. If you meant that figuratively, maybe. 五音桥的栏板形状都相同. Yeah, I believe that's correct. All right. There's 6 per page. That'll have to do. 下一个。不要频繁换工作，要学会知足常乐。工作中要追求上进。
不管做什么工作，会做永远是最低的标准。如何做得更好、更快才是核心目标。越是容易上手的工作，其更新速度和淘汰率就越高。所以在工作中，我们要多学习点技能，不断突破自我。
All right. So she talked about the value of working hard in the workplace. 不要频繁换工作. She just didn't mention that, right? 要学会知足常乐. 知足常乐 is not usually used in the workplace. It's usually used in your just everyday life. It's like, oh, I don't have the best TV in the world. Therefore, I am going to be unhappy. When in reality, this kind of stuff doesn't really matter. It's like, just buy a reasonable TV or don't buy a TV at all. That's the thing. That's the normal 知足常乐. People are saying 知足常乐. If you learn to be happy with what you've got already, you'll be kind of happy in life. 工作中要追求上進. Maybe. That's pretty close to what she said. 当前就业 well, all right, we didn't talk about 就业形势很严峻. We just didn't talk about that. So, C. That's the C. All right, what's that character? I do not recognize that character. Do you know what that character is? I don't know what it is. I guess it's San or something like this. San 不属于雪, some kind of phase of water, state of water or something like this. 冬季才有。
夏季高山地区空气中的冷水滴常围绕着尘埃等物质冻结，形成一种白色的圆团形颗粒。气象专家称它为线，老百姓喜欢叫它米雪。线虽然看上去很像雪，但其质地松脆易碎，并不属于雪的范畴。
Okay, so it's A. So it's pronounced 雪 or something like this, 4th tone. I don't know this. It's some sort of concept. But the last sentence he said, 不属于雪的范畴, so it does not belong to the category of snow. It's some kind of snow-like thing. I don't know what it is. 冬季才会有雪. He said 雪, right? X-U-E, 雪 or I don't know. maybe something else. 米雪十分僵硬，却是空气污染造成的。I don't think so. Am I allowed to look it up? Because I want to learn what this is. Sorry, my phone's over there. I'm going to look it up. All right, what do we got here? It was 血 fourth tone, right? No, you know what? I'm just going to draw it. Draw it by hand. How was it? Something like that. Here. 线. Sorry, I misheard it. 线. What on earth? I didn't even know that word in English. Whirlpool. Sleet. Okay, sleet. Okay, 线. Yeah, I would say first time I've encountered that word before. Yeah, maybe I need to learn more, what is it, geology. So I get these ones right. Anyway, sleet is not snow, apparently. And it's not due to, yeah, it's not due to pollution and so on.
研究表明，我们可以从物品摆放的方式来探究一个人，因为每个人都会按照自己的喜好布置环境，无论是精心摆放的照片，还是随意堆放的文件杂志，都会暴露一个人的内心世界，充分展现出他们的个性。
All right, well, that was ridiculously easy compared to the last one, right? From the start to the end, you just talked about how you arrange your furniture tells you about you, or your things. 物品的摆放能体现个性 kind of embodies your personality. 房间要 it's not talking about like giving suggestions or anything. It's like if you look at someone's place, it will reflect their personality. 经常收拾要妥善保管财物杂志不宜随意堆放 She wasn't giving suggestions. It's like, oh, that guy does it like this. That reflects his personality. Fair enough. 袖 is sleeve, like sleeve on a garment. 袖口最容易破损。口袋的方向和袖子一致。
古代有身份的人常穿宽幅大袖的衣服，袖子里缝有梯形状的口袋，且开口方向与袖子相反。这样，钱财等物品放到里面，即使双手下垂也不会掉出来。两袖清风就是指袖子里没有装钱财，常用来形容官员廉洁。
官员 ，Yeah. This one, right? 古人常把钱财挂在衣服外面。What? Money? It's like there's some cultures that do that, right? I forget. It's like ancient Greece or something, or maybe it's like at a wedding or something like this. I'm gonna go see because he did say words to that effect. There was like a 古代 I think in there though. Maybe I'm not 100% confident with that one. 要三思而后行. So this is a 成语三思而后行. It's like think thrice then act. 要尊重他人隐私。
我们总是不经意地把自己的问题无限放大。例如，当我们出丑时，总以为会被周围的人嘲笑，其实别人或许当时注意到了，可事后马上就会忘记了。要知道，不是所有人都像你自己那样关注你。
Alright. So it's like, okay, I'm encountering my problems. Like from my perspective, they're big problems. For other people's perspective, it's like, yeah, don't care. Well, why do you think that's a big problem? Oh, I wish I had problems like you, kind of thing. So not this one, not this one. 要试着宽容别人 maybe. 不要过分关注自己的失误。Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It's C or D. I'm going to go C. She did give me the impression she was advocating for 宽容. 宽容 is tolerance, though. It's not being sympathetic. 宽容. So 宽容, does 宽容have a meaning of like being understanding and sympathetic towards other people's problems? Other people have their problems. Maybe you've never encountered a problem like that in your life. And so it's sometimes very hard to relate to other people's problems. Yeah. 不要过分关注自己的失误. I'm not sure she said that. I'm going to leave it as C. I do not know for 100% with 100% certainty what the answer is. 糖化 sugar art 用面粉制成. Presumably it uses 糖 not 面粉 but all right.
11.
糖画是汉族的一种民间手工艺品，顾名思义，它是用糖做成的画，
Yeah.
可供观赏也可食用。传说糖画是唐代大诗人陈子昂发明的，他喜欢吃黄糖，经常将糖融化后，在桌子上绘成各种图案，一边赏玩一边食用。
I feel like you could almost figure out what this means without even listening to the audio, right? 糖化, tang is sugar, but it also pertains to like candy. So I'm thinking like caramel or something like this. 糖化 would be using like a caramel, a kind of caramel to make a kind of artwork. So presumably if I put that into Google image search, it'll show me like caramel butterflies or something like this. 面粉, no, you can exclude this one because 面粉 is not tang. Why would they call a flour created artwork 糖画? It doesn't make sense. 是画家发明的. No, they said 人民 or just 民俗, just your average Joe. It's like, yeah, I'm cooking. Oh, let's make some art. 糖画既可观赏, it can be appreciated visually. 又可食用 and it can be consumed. Yeah, absolutely. 古人元宵节的时才做糖画. I'm not sure if they said that. I don't know. It's absolutely C. I kind of stopped paying attention after that. But when I read it, it's like, oh, obviously it's that. He also said it as well. He also said you can eat it. All right, 12. Sorry, can you see that? 红迎天. I don't know what that is. The 花瓣, oh, it's a flower. 花瓣很美. Presumably that's true, but
12. 红景天是一种生长在高寒无污染地带的珍稀野生植物，由于生长环境恶劣，它具有极强的生命力。此外，它还是一味用途广泛的中药，食用后可缓解高原反应带来的不适，亦有美容护肤的功效。
This one, yeah. What? Okay, so okay, maybe it has beautiful flowers. It just didn't say. It may not even have flowers at all. I don't know. It's not clear to me that this is a flower. It could be like a plant or something. 红景天的生命很脆弱. No, she talked about it being growing at high altitudes. It was quite resilient. So absolutely B is out. 红迎天可缓解高原反应. That's what she said. So presumably it's used as a medicine, maybe Chinese medicine, to alleviate altitude sickness. 红迎天生长在干旱地区. She said something like that. Well, I forget. At the start, she did say something similar to this. So I'm pretty sure she directly said C or words to the effect of C. But I'm not 100% sure B is false. Yeah. A and B, gone. All right. There you go. Sorry. 运动员爆发力，最重要。爆发力 presumably this doesn't mean explode. Maybe it would mean like.
有报告称，在促使百米跑成绩提高的诸多因素中，力量的加大占12%，爆发力的提高占20%，而自我放松能力的改善则占到了21%。
All right, so we're talking about sprinters, so like Usain Bolt kind of thing. 爆发力 would be like the very rapid reaction to the starting pistol. 最重要 no. He listed 3 things. I forget what the third one was. This one was the second. The third one was more important. 百米跑 100-meter race or sprint. 成绩不宜突破. Maybe like it's true. Did he say it is the question. 提高短跑成绩要尽量放松. I don't think that's got anything to do with anything. 短跑运动对膝盖伤害很大. Yeah, it's B or D, right? Is it? Yeah, I don't remember him saying. 伤害最大. I don't know for sure the answer. I'm going to go D. Yeah, I kind of... The other ones I felt like leaning much more heavily towards an answer, but here, I don't know for sure. Maybe I don't recall him saying this. It's true. B is true. It's very hard to break a 100-meter sprint record. 成绩不宜突破. 成绩, it's not a record, is it? 成绩 is your accomplishment. Yeah, I don't think he talked about that. We'll see. 那本书是关于旅游的，那本书的结构很严谨。那本书的作者是昆虫。
这是一本可以带你游历世界的书，你将透过顶级科考学者、记者、摄影师的视角，发现一个个妙不可言，甚至可能一生都无法造访的地球角落。放飞你的思绪，跟随这本《地球角落》去发现新世界吧。
All right, so we're talking about a book. 新世界。那本书被译成了多国语言。I don't think she said anything about translations. I don't think... So 昆虫学家 would be an entomologist. Was the book even about insects? I don't know. She mentioned a whole bunch of things. Yeah. 那本书的结构很严谨，是关于旅游的。Maybe. I don't know the answer to this one, I'm afraid. I was going all right, but it's gotten harder now. I'm going to put A with a question mark. Maybe it was translated into multiple languages and I just missed it because it's just so much detail, so many details just fired at you. Oh, 北斗 is it? 北斗 not only is this is the Big Dipper, right? The Big Dipper in Chinese. But 北斗 is also a Genshin Impact character. 北斗系统能跟踪鱼群. It's a constellation. I don't know how it doesn't move.
渔业是北斗卫星导航系统应用较为广泛的一个行业。北斗系统终端不仅可以为船只导航，还能通过其特有的短报文通信技术报告船只位置和随航人员的情况。据统计，目前中国有近10万艘渔船安装了该系统终端。
Oh, whoops! There's a third meaning of this 北斗, right? So 北斗 is a constellation in the sky. I think it's the Big Dipper. 北斗系统 apparently is a GPS system. Yeah, so we're not talking about the character from Genshin Impact. We're not talking about the constellation, we're talking about GPS system. 能跟踪鱼群 no. I don't think it's used for that. 北斗系统主要用于商业 industry, primarily used in industry. I think it's used throughout China. 北斗系统在渔业应用较广。温带海洋更适合发展渔业。Oh, that's got nothing to do with anything. It's not even related to the topic, right? So I think maybe this is correct. Like, it depends what you mean, right? Because the end user, between the 北斗系统 and the end user, there's a whole bunch of other companies. They're making money off it. 渔业应用较广 could be that one. I don't know. Maybe I missed it. All right, I'm going to go B and put a question mark. Got a bit harder, didn't it? All right, next we have the interviews. This is the section I'm not very good at, relatively. All right, sorry, I can't put this all on the screen at once. So maybe I'll just give you the first couple. 石桥、宫殿、隧道、陶瓷餐具。
第二部分，第16到30题，请选出正确答案。
反映宫廷文化。
第16到20题。
So different types of culture.
第16到20题是根据下面一段采访。
倡导环保。
今天我们请到了西安大唐西市博物馆的建设者、民营企业家吕建中先生。吕先生，您好。
您好。
据了解，大唐西市遗址是偶然被发现的，是吗？
是的，当时这里正在施工，遗址是逐步被发现的。先发现了唐代的石桥，后来又发现了排水管道、十字街遗址、马路，随后出现了更多。
这里最初的建设计划是什么？
一开始市政府想建造一个旅游景点，由我们公司来开发。那时并没想到会有重大发现。后来经过专家研究，他们认为大唐西市遗址有3个唯一性。第一，它是唯一能反映盛唐文化和丝路文化的遗址。第二，与大雁塔、华清池等反映宗教文化和宫廷文化的遗址不同，它是唯一反映盛唐商业文化和市井文化的遗址。第三，它是唯一能以丝绸之路起点命名的遗址。
发现遗址后，你们是怎么考虑的？毕竟这和最初的计划不同了。
我们的项目计划被全部推翻，工程也停了，经济损失很大。国家文物局明确指出，西市是隋唐丝绸之路的起点，要纳入申请世界文化遗产的名录当中。原先的项目不能做了，我们就转变了思路，首先设计了遗址保护方案，由我们企业进行勘探和保护，同时投资建设了博物馆。经过各方许可，我们将许多文物如陶器、瓷器、钱币、石雕等在这里展示。
这样的投资回报过程可能会比较漫长，对企业家来说是一个考验吧？
对，但它是可持续性的。项目全部建成后，我们提供了3万个就业岗位，而且我认为民营企业家有责任保护文物，因为遗址一旦毁了，就再也无法补救了。
后来您又在西市发起了彩绘丝路文化交流活动，能简单谈谈这个活动吗？
彩绘丝路是大型跨国文化交流活动，该活动已持续1年多了，有近100位艺术家从这里出发，到丝绸之路沿线的国家进行采风和创作。我们想通过这样的活动，更好地宣传丝绸之路，把艺术和文化精品带到其他国家。
16.
all right.
大唐西市遗址中最先被发现的是什么？
最先被发现的是什么？石桥，对吗？All right. I don't think they mentioned much else, right? All right. Yeah, so we're in Xi'an, we're talking about a museum, and the guy speaking was meant to be I don't know, he established this museum, talked about a whole bunch of details of, and I've already forgotten them all. 兴修水利 this one got mentioned. 建旅游景点。
17. 市政府原先的建设计划是怎样的？
Yeah, I'm going to go B. What do the other ones say? 盖高档住宅区 No. 为文物展览馆。
18.
办。
专家认为，大唐西式遗址的唯一性不包括下列哪项？
So this is, I was kind of expecting the 不包括 on this one because there was multiple correct answers. 不包括。市井 I don't know what 市井 is, but the answer is C, right? Oh, you got to watch out for those 不包括. But I knew it was coming because they mentioned this one and they mentioned this one. Maybe they said this one because I'm not familiar with the word 市井. I don't even know what that means, city well or something. Yeah. Sorry, I want to go back. 办 this one. So this is 办文物馆展览馆. No, I don't think that's correct. I'll leave my answer alone. 19. Okay, 具有可持续性 Oh, maybe this one. 是一种营销手段，离不开财政支持，可能会破坏遗址。
男的怎样看待投资建设博物馆？
投资建设博物馆。投资可能会。Okay, definitely not D. Is it this one? He did mention this, but maybe he mentioned it as like it's not the greatest one. 是一种营销手段，营销 not really relevant. 离不开财政支持。I don't know. No, I'm going to put a question mark. I don't know. Just so much you have to remember. 倡导环保活动即将开始。
20. 关于彩绘丝路活动，可以知道什么？
Is it this one? 能宣传丝绸之路 The Silk Road. 增加了工作岗位。增加了工作岗位。Oh, it could be D. He did mention 3 new jobs, didn't he? 增加了 I guess we're going to do D. I don't know, like D is kind of an unsatisfying answer. I'll put in brackets C to indicate if I can get it down to a 50-50, that's pretty decent. All right, the next one is 5 questions starting with 21. Yeah, 新颖。
第21到25题是根据下面一段采访。
这部电影是您的处女作，题材的选择一定很慎重。我想知道您为什么会选择这样一部作品？
我之所以选择这本小说，是因为它是这个作家的第一本小说。一个人在写第一本小说的时候，最难能可贵的就是他可能还没有学会用很华丽的文字，结构或许也经不起严密的推敲，但里面的真情实感往往是最动人的。
原著小说的时间起点是2000年，您把它处理成90年代中后期，这样做是为了纪念自己逝去的青春吗？
我并不是要缅怀我自己的青春，我也没有把我个人的故事情感编入剧本。我希望通过一段爱情故事来凸显整个时代的面貌，因为这个时代一旦过去，就永远不会存在。但是在电影里，它可以一直存在着。我在还原方面做得非常严格，我觉得以后看它也是个纪念。
这部电影中的演员大多是新人，听说您在场下很随和，但在片场对他们很严厉，这是您现场指挥的一种策略吗？
不是策略，我就是特别不喜欢别人工作的时候不认真，所以有时候我觉得你能很好的完成一件事情，但你却没有好好的做准备，我就会非常严厉的指出来。这些演员比较年轻，也没有那么多的演戏经验，我对他们就比较严厉。
您的毕业作品拍这样几千万的大制作，会不会很有压力？
我觉得最大的压力主要是时间问题。计划2个月杀青的电影，拍了4个月，我们去了好几个城市，光是一个地方转景就要消耗3、5天的时间。我一度以为这个片子会拍不完。
您偏爱这部影片中哪段爱情故事，或者哪个角色？
我的理想并不是想拍一个纯粹的青春爱情故事，而是想拍出我们这一代人的成长。我们在什么样的社会环境下遇到了什么样的事情，对我们的性格、爱情和未来产生了什么影响。电影中有10个主要人物，他们各有各的精彩，都是这部电影旋律里的音符，只有拼凑在一起，才能奏出一首动人的歌。
21，女的认为作家第一部作品的可贵之处在哪儿？
Yeah, so she's a director. She in her first movie, she filmed a movie version of a novel. The author of the novels was the first author as well. This one, they said this one, but she kind of contradicted it later on. So you got to pay attention to that sort of thing. Like, that sounds logical, but it wasn't the answer. What is this? 逻辑严密. Nothing to do with anything. It's just some random word they put in to fill in space. All right. I had to give 4 answers, so they put in that. All right. So what was this one? This one. So she talks about
22，女的为什么把故事背景改为90年代？
Yeah, so she talks about her youth, and she wanted Huan Yuan to recreate her youth. She talked about, well, once that era is gone, it's gone forever, and she wanted to show it in film. All right. Here, yeah, she criticized the actors in multiple ways, but one of them was they did not have enough experience.
23，女的觉得拍摄时主要的困难是什么？
Yeah, 道具, no. I think it's D. All right. I did not find here directly the answers to either of these.
关于女的可以知道什么？
关于女的可以知道什么？脾气不好 No. 酷爱表演 Yes. 第一次当导演 No, that one. 饰演了一个小角色 Yeah, this one. At the first sentence they said, what was it? 剩女电影 or something like this. 剩女 literally means virgin woman, but it's used figuratively to refer to someone's first project. So the answer for this one was at the start. All right. 结局圆满，命运相似，勇气可嘉，各有精彩。What's the question?
25，女的怎样评价影片中的角色？
影片中的角色，影片中的角色。So it was a romance story, right? A romance or youth, like, I don't know the answer. 相似，命运相似。So 勇气 is not really relevant. 各种精彩，各有精彩。So we're talking about plural, like multiple roles in there. 结局圆满。I'm going to guess B. I don't know the answer. All right, how are we doing? Just pause for a second. I need the bathroom. All right, where were we? All right, the next one. So it goes over the page. Not a very convenient way of doing it. Should have just
第
555.
26呢30题是根据下面
OK. 现在海上。
现在兴起一种新的城市概念，叫做海绵城市。对于这个表述，该如何理解呢？
海绵城市是指城市在适应环境变化和应对自然灾害等方面具有良好的弹性。城市就像海绵一样，下雨时吸水蓄水，干旱时将蓄存的水利用起来。
海绵城市能解决城市内涝的窘况吗？
长期以来，城市建设中存在重地上轻地下的偏向。遇到强降雨时，最常见的办法就是通过管道快速排出。而海绵城市突破以排为主的传统管理理念，以建筑、道路、绿地等为载体，通过多种生态技术，构建合理的城市雨水开发利用系统。
海绵城市能给老百姓生活带来什么改变？
海绵城市建设有很多好处：第一，补充了地下水的不足；第二，净化了水质；第三，还可以改善城市局部气候。
那海绵城市能缓解雾霾吗？
雾霾跟水土有关，具有普遍性和特殊性。普遍性就是有害气体的排放，特殊性就是水土污染。因此，治理雾霾、减排和提标是分开的，地上和地下要结合。海绵城市的功夫主要是在地下，要一层一层减少径流水量，减轻径流污染。
海绵城市建设的基本条件是什么？
建设海绵城市关键在于不断提高海绵体的规模和质量。城市海绵体既包括河、湖、池塘等水系，也包括绿地、花园、可渗透路面等这样的城市配套设施。
那么，海绵城市该如何建设？
海绵城市的建设是一个系统工程，不是单纯的挖几条水沟。首先要做好宏观设计，因城因地而异。其次，在思想上要认识到建设的重要性、复杂性和艰巨性。最后，在技术和方法上要进行创新，不能简单的套用或复制某一固定模式，应从法律体系、技术与产业体系、公众参与等多方面综合考虑，然后再具体实施。
26海绵城市有何特点
？So we're talking about this kind of novel concept, 海绵城市. A city presumably made from or involving 海绵. I'm not sure what 海绵 is. Literally, it's like sea cotton. 海绵城市. 建在海上. I don't think that was correct. 绝被覆盖率低，有多个海绵加工厂。所以加工厂。Like this is processing factory plant or something like that. 弹性应对自然灾害. This one. Yeah, he did say that one. So 弹性is elastic. So here it's kind of referring to like flexibly, like reacting to natural disasters. I think that's correct. 引流入海。节约用水. So we said this one. What's the question though?
27
以排水。
传统的雨水管理理念是什么？
传统是以排水为主 right? So it is that one. 调动群众力量。这是传统的 would not be this one. To save water. What is it? 引流入海. I don't think it's got anything to do with anything, right? So we'll go C. Right. Sorry, I got distracted trying to get this on the screen and paying attention to the audio at the same time. It was quite tricky. 引进投资，改善局部气候。
28海绵城市有什么好处
？I'm not 100% sure. 减轻交通拥堵 No. 提升居民素质 No. Nothing. 素质 is like their it's like their personality. Like they're better people. You improve make them better people. So let's just say it's. I'm going to assume it's better for the environment. I don't think that we're attracting like investment very well. So there was, yeah. So presumably this is some sort of naturally occurring material they're using to build cities. 地质柔软. 地质 is geography.
关于海绵体可以知道什么？
海绵体. So the thing is, oh, sorry, 质地. This is 质地, not 地质. 地质 is geography. No, geology. 地质 is geology. This is 质地. Wow, all right. 质地柔软. I think he did say that, right? Well, he mentioned something run, whatever. 必须反复修复，数量逐步缩减，包括池塘等水系。I guess it's A. I don't really know what else there is to say there. The others don't really make much sense to me at all. 要把重工业迁至郊区，海绵城市建设是
根据对话，下列哪项正确？
Well, he said that directly, basically. You don't often get that on the HSK6 exam, where it's like he uses the same word as in the answers, the same words. 海绵城市已形成固定模式，企业要改进污水处理技术。Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. I'm not changing my answer. All right. So, yeah, this one. So 3 or 4 at a time.
第31到50题，请选出正确答案。
Yeah.
现在开始第31到33题。
All right. 湖畔。
第31到33题是根据下面一段话。李叔同是中国近代著名的音乐家，曾在浙江第一师范学校任教。当时，一名叫刘志平的学生，在他的熏陶下爱上了音乐，常在琴房练习弹琴和作曲，并完成了自己的第一部作品。刘志平带着乐谱找到李叔同，李叔同看完乐谱后，告诉他：“今晚8时35分去音乐教室，我有话对你说。”尽管当晚雪下得很大，刘志平仍提前赶到了教室，但教室门窗紧闭，他在门口等了很久，也不见李叔同。路过的同学纷纷劝他回去，他都拒绝了。再坚持一会儿。快冻僵的刘志平不断鼓励自己。突然，教室的灯亮了，李叔同走出来对他说：“相约无误，我知道你在外面等了很久，今日先回吧。”次日，李叔同再次约见刘志平，对他说：“我看了你的乐谱，你很有潜力，但音乐创作还需有坚强的意志。昨晚我看到了你的坚持。”此后，李叔同对他照顾有加，不仅为他介绍名师，还资助他留学。刘志平也不负众望，最终成为了一代音乐家。成功的路上常需要贵人相助，而能打动贵人的，往往就是你的毅力和坚持。31，李叔同约刘志平在哪里见面
？In the music classroom. So Liu Zhiping, they did a fight club thing where it's like you have to wait outside, and they waited outside for hours and hours and hours.
32，李叔同认为音乐创作需要什么？
Yeah, B. So it was a test of willpower. One of these pointless exercises. So presumably he became a musician. The rest, and 富有没有耐心。
根据这段话，下列哪项正确？
It seemed to be the purpose of going to visit him, to become a musician. All right.
第34到36题是根据下面一段话。
中国古典建筑中的月亮门也叫月洞门，因其形状如同一轮满月而得名。 古代的大型院落一般由多个小院落组成，而院与院之间的通道往往会有月亮门。另外，园林中也广泛采用月亮门，供人们观景与往来，带给人们新奇美妙的感受。月亮门不仅仅是一个通道，更是一处景观。在隔墙上突然出现一个月亮门，人们便可看到另一边的景色。此时的月亮门与周围景物融为一体，浑然天成。月亮门两侧的墙体通常被刷成粉白色，并且在月亮门的边缘处要做一个直径约10厘米宽的圆形装饰边，再镶上灰色边纹，而门的下边是平路，不设门槛。
Well, all right.
34. 月亮门因为什么而得名？
So we're talking about 月亮门. So it was famous for its design? No. 设计者 a designer. No, not designer. 形如满月. 满月 is a full moon. Maybe. 神话传说位置显耀 I don't know what 显耀 means. I'm gonna go B. Just because it has 月 in it, and it kind of makes sense. Yeah, there was this kind of door was moon-shaped. Presumably it's like round. That makes sense, right? Yeah, I missed a lot. They talked about the painting and so on. 便于透光，稳定隔墙，防止游客拥堵。
35. 园林中的月亮门有什么作用？
有什么作用？ It's a door. OK， 供人们观赏与往来。I guess it's that one. So you can appreciate the door, or you can go in and out. It's a door, right? Is it not a door? 月亮门，月亮门下无门槛。No, that should have a 门槛 right? 装饰奢华，夜晚才开。
36.
仅
根据这段话，下列哪项正确？
仅出现在园林 only appears in parks and forests and things. Maybe. I don't recall ever going to someone's house and them having a moon-shaped door. Actually, maybe it's not even a door. It's kind of a threshold. This is this thing in the park, isn't it? If you go to Chinese parks, there's like the circle and you walk through the circle. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I missed a large amount of that, what he said. All right. So presumably these three 可保护视力，针对老年人开发。
第37到39题是根据下面一段话。
优秀主播的。
近年来，有声图书逐渐成为一种新型的阅读方式。网络使丰富的资源触手可得，任何人只要有一部智能手机，就可随时进入阅读世界。我们不是不再阅读了，而是不再用传统的方式阅读。80后的小孙这样解释自己的听书兴趣。目前，中国有200多家听书网站，近200款有声听书类手机软件。一些电子书阅读软件也添加了听书功能，有声阅读用户已突破1.3亿。与国外相比，中国的有声书产业尚处于起步阶段，行业规范和标准亟待统一。此外，优秀主播的培养也是一大缺口。有声书并非简单的将文字读出来，而是融合背景音效、角色设定等因素，构成一种全新的艺术形式。可以说，一本书从文本变为高质量的音频产品是项技术活儿。
37. 关于有声书，下列哪项正确？
All right. So she talks about like software and so on replacing books. People are now reading online. Then she went on about, continued to the topic of audiobooks, 有声书 and 听书. So, okay. 是新型阅读方式 Yeah, you could say that. 需要注新型材料需接触针对老年人开发 No, it's not B. 可保护视力 Yeah, maybe it's A actually. 新型阅读方式 Maybe C is not correct. It's just become more popular. I'm going to go A. It could be C. The 虚 makes it sound like D is too strict. You must use new materials. Yeah, so if it's not A, I would say it's C. But I think C is a bit too strong. All right, 下一个38由政府主导处于起步阶段 No 商业运作完善 No
关于中国有声书市场可以知道什么？
用户规模超过2亿 That makes sense. I don't know if she said that, but the rest are just wrong, right? They're just factually incorrect. So assuming she would not say something that's wrong.
中国有声书产业的一大缺口是什么？
一大缺口 I don't know. 方言资源、音频剪辑、版权归属的问题。优秀主播的培养。I don't know. It could be dialect. No, I just don't know. I'm just going to choose A. A seems to be the closest. 版权归属的问题。So 版权 copyright. So you have issues with copyright and audiobooks, especially if you like something like you have an audiobook of Tolkien. Or some author, maybe some author that no longer holds the copyright because they're deceased and the copyright has expired. But the copyright of the audiobook, yeah, it gets complicated. I honestly don't know. Let's go C. C is the kind of thing, I'm going to put a question. I'll put C. C is the kind of thing they might say, but also, yeah, maybe people don't care about copyright here. Anyway. All right. 是一种噪音使人感到疲倦，对起床毫无帮助。
第40到43题是根据下面一段话。
Goes over the page.
研究指出，跟自然醒的人相比，被闹铃吵醒的人起床时的血压会更高，心率更快，因为闹铃是一种噪音，突然响起时会引发身体的应激反应，使肾上腺素的分泌量增加，让人顿感压力。专家认为，闹铃或许能够保证你按时起床，但长此以往，它将给你带来巨大的压力，甚至导致失眠、高血压和精神压抑。进一步的调查显示，经常被闹钟吵醒，人的短期记忆也会受到一定的影响。科学家做过一次实验，分别以自然醒的人、宿醉的人和被闹钟吵醒的人为研究对象，让他们在起床后进行一系列的测试。结果显示，自然醒的人可以做出最正确的判断，而宿醉的人和被闹钟吵醒的人判断错误率更高。这个结果让人很意外，因为被闹钟吵醒后的状态居然跟宿醉后的状态相似，这也再次证明闹铃对大脑的危害是非常大
的。40. 关于闹铃可以知道什么？
Yeah, so we're talking about alarm clocks and their negative effects on health. 闹铃是什么？是一种噪音 Yeah. He said that, didn't he? What are the other options? 使人感到疲倦，对起床毫无帮助。No. 易用节奏快的铃声。So no, it's A. All right. Very good. So I don't know the answer to this one. I don't even know what the question's going to be. 焦急的人。
被闹铃吵醒后的人跟哪类人状态一样？
So it sounded like people who were anxious. Yeah. What is 宿醉的人? I don't know what that means. 宿醉。彻夜未眠的人。彻夜, so did not sleep the entire night. I think that's obviously wrong. 免疫力差的人。免疫力差的人。It could be that one. People with a weak immune system. So you mentioned a whole bunch of symptoms, things like blood pressure and so on. But blood pressure is not related to your immune system, is it? Or maybe not immediately related. I'm going to go A and put D in bracket to indicate I cannot exclude D. All right, 下一个。令人意外，让人失望，是错误的判断。
42
最后被推。
关于实验结果可以知道什么？
实验结果可以知道。Yeah, so 是错误的判断。Yeah. The experimental results cannot be wrong, right? They're like observations. 令人意外 maybe this one. Just it's surprising. 最后被推翻了 It could be this one. No, I don't know. Maybe I think it's A. They were surprising, but there was 2 rounds of experiments, right? And maybe, maybe one was overthrown by the other one. 闹钟对人的危害 Yeah, absolutely. 大脑的高超功能。睡懒觉。
这段话主要介绍的是什么
Yeah, it's got to be A. It's got to be A. 睡懒觉 This is like sleeping in. 睡懒觉也有益处。工薪族的生活压力。No, it's definitely A. All right. 诚实刻板，态度不正断，不端正，不善
第44到47题是根据下面一段话。对应聘者来说，面试时最可怕的问题可能就是你最大的缺点是什么。或许下面的方法可以帮你应对。首先，不要给面试官千篇一律的回答，比如我最大的缺点是过于追求完美，工作太拼命等。即使这是真实的，也会给面试官留下不好的印象，因为他们早已习惯了这类答案，认为你其实是在回避这个问题。其次，要深入挖掘自己，找到自己真正的缺点。你可以通过回忆以前工作中遇到的困难，或领导对你的批评来寻找自己的缺点。虽然我们鼓励面试时要诚实，但那些明显会影响你得到这份工作的缺点，最好不要说。例如，要申请人力资源的职位，却说不善于与人相处；要做销售，最好不要说过于内向。因此，对于自身缺点的提出，你要慎重选择。最后，一定要说你为克服缺点所做的努力，这是你向面试官证明自己能力的机会。要让他们知道，你虽然有缺点，但你会主动改掉它们。这样一来，你为克服缺点所做的努力就会被视作你的优点。44，千篇一律的回答会给面试官留下什么印象
All right, so we're at a job interview and the interviewer asks, what's your greatest weakness? And Yeah, so the story talked about how everyone says, my greatest weakness is working too hard, or something like this. And according to the speaker, that leaves a 千篇一律的 impression. 千篇一律 means kind of like this, it's very samey, right? So everyone says that, so it doesn't mean anything. So 千篇一律的就是刻板印象. It's like, yeah. In fact, 千篇一律 is kind of a synonym of 刻板，态度不中断，刻意回避问题。B. That's what she said. 千篇一律. All right. So instead of doing that, what do you do? Yeah, she said you should kind of be honest and bring up sort of past mistakes, but kind of self-reflecting and how you've improved and so on.
45. 下列哪种方法可以帮助自己找到缺点？
找到缺点 ，find your personal weaknesses. 劝父母翻阅简历，回忆他人的批评 ，maybe this one. 总结过去的成绩 ，no, it's got to be C. Although it's not especially good to excessively go through other people's criticisms. Mentally, like, oh. 不善与人相处 ，that was one of the examples, wasn't it? 做事不够果断。
如果想应聘人力资源职位，最好不要说自己有什么缺点。
不要这样说。过于坚持己见，坚持己见。不擅长文案策。I think it's A. Figuring out how to get along with people is quite a challenge, I find. Maybe I should use that. Maybe I shouldn't tell people that. People are complicated. 面试时充满激情，表达对职位的希望。
根据这段话，如何向面试官证明自己？
Yeah, so the audio talked about overcoming your, like giving examples of times you've overcome your personal flaws and so on. 屡次提及自己的优点，谈为克服缺点做的努力。Yeah. So it's not that you don't, you want to leave a good impression, you leave a good impression by mentioning times you didn't react appropriately or something, or sometime when a weakness came to light, and how you overcome that in subsequent interactions. All right, 下一个。归私人所有。面积有这个mu is a unit of, it's kind of like a Chinese acre for area.
下面一段话。
广州战永村有一个非常浪漫的田野灯光节，在上百亩的花田里，成千上万盏钨丝灯挂在竹枝上，从空中俯瞰，灯光连绵如海，闪若繁星，令人震撼。据当地人讲，这片花田属于战永村集体所有，由村民分租种植鲜花，其中以菊花为主，是广州现存最大的一片花田。春节花市上的各种菊花基本上都来自这里。由于入秋后广州的日照时间缩短，自花苗上盆起，花农们就会利用电灯补光来延迟花期。因此，每天日落时分，花田的灯就会亮起，一直到晚上11点多才熄灭。花农们无意中打造的这片灯海，很快就在广州传开了，慢慢的就有了大量观海的人群。
48. 关于战永村的花田，可以知道什么？
Yeah, I believe it's B, right? So this Guangzhouian, can you say Guangzhouian? I'm going to dictionalize that. This Guangzhouian holiday, apparently, they plant lots of chrysanthemums. I think that's correct. 归私人所有 面积有这个多亩 maybe, but I don't think they specified that. 种植技术全国领先 All right, B seems pretty reasonable to me. 下一个 So here, is it C? Okay, what's A? 培育新品种 No.
49. 花农们怎样延迟花期？
延迟花期 So they talked about lighting, but 花期 would be something like the blossoming period. Yeah, maybe it still is this one though. So maybe it's referring to the period of blossoming during the day. So maybe at night they kind of curl up and don't blossom. 减少水力补给。搭建大棚增温。Not really. I'm gonna go C. Alright, and the last one, lucky last. 灯海吸引了许多人。花田已有百年历史。
50. 根据这段话，下列哪项正确？
It could be A. 春节时灯海最好看。春节。广州冬季日照会延长。I'm just gonna go A. If it didn't attract people, they wouldn't be talking about it on my exam. I'm not sure. It could be one of the others. I'll put a question mark. All right. I'm going to have a little bit of a rest and then let's do it again. All right. Take 2. Here are my answers if you want to have a look. Can you see? Yeah. I use my green pen to indicate if I change my answers. I find I generally don't change that many anyway. But I like to do take 2 because I'm trying to learn stuff. Why did that not play? Play. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, you get the idea. Alright, so it's B, C, C, D, D. B, C, C, D, D. Alright, B. 成长需要经历挫折。
欢迎参加 HSK 6级考试。
大家好，欢迎参加 HSK 6级考试。
大家好，欢迎参加 HSK 6级考试。HSK 6级考试，听力考试分3部分，共50题。
请大家注意，听力考试现在开始。
好，开始吧。
第1到15题，请选出与所听内容一致的一项。现在开始第1题。
All right, let's go. I chose B.
我们都希望快乐是孩子生活的底色，但永远快乐是不可能的。孩子需要经历困难挫折，才能成长为一个坚强独立的个体。过分乐观的思考方式往往会麻痹孩子的意志，导致目标难以实现。
麻痹孩子的意志。麻痹 can be used as a verb with an object. Interesting. Alright, I chose C. 豆制品营养价值。
联合国将2016年定为国际豆类年。豆类食物含有丰富的蛋白质，有助于解决饥饿、营养不良等问题。此外，豆类作物还可以改善土壤状况，有利于农业的可持续发展。
Oh, it's D. Yep, I got that one wrong. Definitely D. All right, here I chose C. 水层
永久冻土和冰层是病毒的天然保存箱，无论是完整的病毒粒子还是基因组，都能在其中保存相当长的时间。因此，通过研究保存在其中的远古病毒，科学家们或许可以进一步探究生命起源的奥秘。
Yeah, sorry, 冰层 not 永层。冰层 Yeah, definitely, it's definitely C. No, not changing my answer there. Yeah, this one is just a funny story. That wasn't especially challenging.
4.
李阿姨
阿明从超市买了3瓶果汁，回家的路上，他正好遇到了李阿姨和她的儿子小亮。于是，阿明拿了1瓶果汁递给小亮。李阿姨问儿子：“哥哥给你果汁，你应该说什么？”小亮看了看果汁，对阿明说：“吸管呢？”
我这 no 吸管呢？吸管呢？sorry, not 西瓜，吸管。吸管 is a straw. Where's the straw? Yeah, sorry, I misheard that. 西瓜、吸管 are different words.
五音桥是中国古代桥梁建筑的杰出代表。桥两侧装有126块方解石栏板，每块栏板的形状和大小都相同。如果你顺着栏板敲击，就会听到5种不同的响声，五音桥因此得名。
Okay, here I chose C. 工作中要追求上进 ，going up the ladder, maybe.
6. 不管做什么工作，会做永远是最低的标准。如何做得更好、更快才是核心目标。越是容易上手的工作，其更新速度和淘汰率就越高。所以在工作中，我们要多学习点技能，不断突破自我。
Yeah, that's what that means. 不断突破自我。So what was this? 线 This is sleet. Yeah, I did not know this word.
7.
It's not.
夏季高山地区空气中的冷水滴常围绕着尘埃等物质冻结，形成一种白色的圆团形颗粒。气象专家称它为线，老百姓喜欢叫它米雪。线虽然看上去很像雪，但其质地松脆易碎，并不属于雪的范畴。
并不属于雪的范畴。线 but it wasn't sleet. It was sleet is just sleet's different, right? What they described was like sort of dust forming with water around it. It's kind of that kind of thing. Shall we Google it? Have I got Google ready? Since we're trying to learn, we might as well. 线 fourth tone 线 yeah, it's a pretty rare character, isn't it? That's what it is. Oh, it's really pretty, isn't it? 线 Alright, that's what it is. That's what they're talking about. So we have a science question, but you get it correct by just listening to the last sentence and nothing else. Alright, 下一个问题啊，等一下 What's going on? Alright, here I chose D. 物品的摆放能体现自己。
研究表明，我们可以从物品摆放的方式来探究一个人，因为每个人都会按照自己的喜好布置环境，无论是精心摆放的照片，还是随意堆放的文件杂志。都会暴露一个人的内心世界，充分展现出他们的个性。
Yeah, in fact, she says 个性 at the end, doesn't she? So, yeah, that one was relatively easy. So here, C. 两袖清风，形容
古代有身份的人穿宽幅大袖的衣服，袖子里缝有梯形状的口袋，且开口方向与袖子相反。这样，钱财等物品放到里面，即使双手下垂也不会掉出来。两袖清风就是指袖子里没有装钱财，常用来形容官员廉洁。
Yeah. So this is like clean sleeves implies you're pure. you're incorruptible, something in that ballpark. Here I chose C. 要世界宽容。
我们总是不经意地把自己的问题无限放大。例如，当我们出丑时，总以为会被周围的人嘲笑，其实别人或许当时注意到了，可事后马上就会忘记了。要知道，不是所有人都像你自己那样关注你。
No, it's not C. So what is the answer? It's not that, not that, not that. 不要过分关注自己的失误。It must be D. I'm not sure if I agree with the answer. So she does not talk about tolerating others, really. Yeah. Oh, all right. This one was easy. So this type of candy, maybe we'll look it up on Google image search. I'm expecting like candy butterflies.
糖画是汉族的一种民间手工艺品，顾名思义，它是用糖做成的画，可供观赏也可食用。传说糖画是唐代大诗人陈子昂发明的，他喜欢吃黄糖，经常将糖融化后，在桌子上绘成各种图案，一边赏玩一边食用。
Whoa, he says it twice, right? You don't often get the answer twice. 花糖, I don't know. No, 糖. What? 糖 is candy or sugar? It's not showing me. Is it going to be annoying? Why are you being so slow? What if I just copied into the here? All right, pause for a second. I'll see if I can find some images. Yeah, here we go. Wow, some of them are really, it's like a boat. This is a dragon, is it? This looks like a flying horse. Yeah. Oh, there's like weapons and so on. Yeah. 糖画. All right. You did say it twice, and you can kind of infer it from the name as well. 红景天的花瓣很美. Yeah, okay, what did I choose for 12? I chose C, so it could be D. So let's have a look.
12. 红景天是一种生长在高寒无污染地带的珍稀野生植物，由于生长环境恶劣，它具有极强的生命力。此外，它还是一味用途广泛的中药，食用后可缓解高原反应带来的不适，亦有美容护肤的功效。
So both C and D are correct, right? You say 高寒 Han is the goal is like 海拔, right? The Han represents like it's dry. I don't fully know the answer there. All right, here. All right, so DAB, these ones are harder. That last one was hard, like maybe I'll get it wrong, I don't know.
有报告称，在促使百米跑成绩提高的诸多因素中，力量的加大占12%，爆发力的提高占20%，而自我放松能力的改善则占到了21%。
Oh, it's C. Wow. 自我放松的能量. Wow, all right, I was not expecting that. 那本书是关于旅游的? Maybe.
这是一本可以带你游历世界的书，你将透过顶级科考学者、记者、摄影师的视角，发现一个个妙不可言，甚至可能一生都无法造访的地球角落。放飞你的思绪，跟随这本《地球角落》去发现新世界吧。
I think it is a travel book. What was it? 游历世界. I don't know what the 历 means. 游 certainly means travel the world. Here I chose B.
15. 渔业是北斗卫星导航系统应用较为广泛的一个行业。
It's C.
北斗系统终端不仅可以为船只导航，还能通过其特有的短报文通信技术报告船只位置和随航人员的情况。据统计，目前中国有近10万艘渔船安装了该系统终端。
The first sentence he said was C. I changed 4 of my answers. It's not a good sign, but it implies I'm learning, right? So that's a good sign.
第二部分，第16到30题，请选出正确答案。
I chose A, B, C, C, D.
第16到20题。
A. 石桥。
第16到20题是根据下面一段采访。
今天我们请到了西安大唐西市博物馆的建设者、民营企业家吕建中先生。吕先生，您好。
您好。
据了解，大唐西市遗址是偶然被发现的，是吗？
是的，当时这里正在施工，遗址是逐步被发现的。先发现了唐代的石桥，后来又发现了排水管道、十字街遗址、马路，随后出现了更多。
这里最初的建设计划是什么？
一开始市政府想建造一个旅游景点，由我们公司来开发。那时并没想到会有重大发现。后来经过专家研究，他们认为大唐西市遗址有3个唯一性。第一，它是唯一能反映盛唐文化和丝路文化的遗址。第二，与大雁塔、华清池等反映宗教文化和宫廷文化的遗址不同，它是唯一反映盛唐商业文化和市井文化的遗址。第三，它是唯一能以丝绸之路起点命名的遗址。
发现遗址后，你们是怎么考虑的？毕竟这和最初的计划不同了。
我们的项目计划被全部推翻，工程也停了，经济损失很大。国家文物局明确指出，西市是隋唐丝绸之路的起点，要纳入申请世界文化遗产的名录当中。原先的项目不能做了，我们就转变了思路，首先设计了遗址保护方案，由我们企业进行勘探和保护，同时投资建设了博物馆。经过各方许可，我们将许多文物如陶器、瓷器、钱币、石雕等在这里展示。
这样的投资回报过程可能会比较漫长，对企业家来说是一个考验吧？
对，但它是可持续性的。项目全部建成后，我们提供了3万个就业岗位，而且我认为民营企业家有责任保护文物，因为遗址一旦毁了，就再也无法补救了。
后来您又在西市发起了彩绘丝路文化交流活动，能简单谈谈这个活动吗？
彩绘丝路是大型跨国文化交流活动，该活动已持续1年多了，有近100位艺术家从这里出发，到丝绸之路沿线的国家进行采风和创作。我们想通过这样的活动，更好地宣传丝绸之路，把艺术和文化精品带到其他国家。
16. 大唐西市遗址中最先被发现的是什么？
Yeah, they found the 石桥 first. Kind of accidentally, it's like, oh, there's a 石桥 here, stone bridge. So that one I didn't change. This one I didn't change. This was the government, right?
市政府原先的建设计划是怎样的？
市政府 the city government, the local government. They wanted to turn it into a tourist attraction, but then they subsequently discovered, subsequently discovered it was historical significance.
专家认为，大唐西市遗址的唯一性不包括下列哪项？
不包括。Yeah, so I chose C, but yeah, he did say C. So it is B. I don't even know what B is, but that just didn't get mentioned. There was so much that got mentioned.
怎样看待投资建设博物馆？
Yeah, he did think of it as sustainable. I changed my answer there. Here at 20, I chose D. The answer is C. He did say, like, really just say that directly.
关于彩绘丝路活动，可以知道什么？
Yeah. All right. I changed 3 of those answers. That's not a good sign, but hopefully I learned something. So 21 through 25, I did D, B, D.
第21到25题是根
Let's see
据
if
下
I
面
need to
一段
change
采
any of
访。
them.
这部电影是您的处女作，题材的选择一定很慎重。我想知道您为什么会选择这样一部作品？
我之所以选择这本小说，是因为它是这个作家的第一本小说。一个人在写第一本小说的时候，最难能可贵的就是他可能还没有学会用很华丽的文字，结构或许也经不起严密的推敲，但里面的真情实感往往是最动人的。
原著小说的时间起点是2000年，您把它处理成90年代中后期，这样做是为了纪念自己逝去的青春吗？
我并不是要缅怀我自己的青春，我也没有把我个人的故事情感编入剧本。我希望通过一段爱情故事来凸显整个时代的面貌，因为这个时代一旦过去就永远不会存在，但是在电影里它可以一直存在着。我在还原方面做得非常严格，我觉得以后看它也是个纪念。
这部电影中的演员大多是新人，听说您在场下很随和，但在片场对他们很严厉，这是您现场指挥的一种策略吗？
不是策略，我就是特别不喜欢别人工作的时候不认真，所以有时候我觉得你能很好的完成一件事情，但你却没有好好的做准备，我就会非常严厉的指出来。这些演员比较年轻，也没有那么多的演戏经验，我对他们就比较严厉。
您的毕业作品拍这样几千万的大制作，会不会很有压力？
我觉得最大的压力主要是时间问题。计划2个月杀青的电影，拍了4个月，我们去了好几个城市，光是一个地方转景就要消耗3、5天的时间。我一度以为这个片子会拍不完。
您偏爱这部影片中哪段爱情故事，或者哪个角色？
我的理想并不是想拍一个纯粹的青春爱情故事，而是想拍出我们这一代人的成长，我们在什么样的社会环境下遇到了什么样的事情，对我们的性格、爱情和未来产生了什么影响。电影中有10个主要人物，他们各有各的精彩，都是这部电影旋律里的音符，只有拼凑在一起，才能奏出一首动人的歌。
21，女的认为作家第一部作品的可贵之处在哪儿？
She says it's not this but this. Yeah. So the answer for 21 is D. B, that's it, right? There's nothing else.
22，女的为什么把故事背景改为90年代？
Yeah, I think she just wanted to recreate the 90s, I guess. Here I chose D. So now it could be A. What's the question?
23，女的觉得拍摄时主要的困难是什么？
Yeah, 主要的困难 is time. Yeah, I'm going to change it to A. You talked about not having much time and having only a few days for recording and so on. That would be challenging.
24，关于女的可以知道什么？
Yeah, it's a first time directing. That was the first sentence. So 生女座. And this one I chose B. I put a question mark.
25，女的怎样评价影片中的角色？
影片间 I don't know the answer to this question. I still don't know. Anyway, yeah, 26, 27. So 26, D, C. And then on the next page, I chose B, A, B.
第26到30题是根据下面一段采访。
I chose D.
现在兴起一种新的城市概念，叫做海绵城市。对于这个表述该如何理解呢？
海绵城市是指城市在适应环境变化和应对自然灾害等方面具有良好的弹性。城市就像海绵一样，下雨时吸水蓄水，干旱时将蓄存的水利用起来。
海绵城市能解决城市内涝的窘况吗？
长期以来，城市建设中存在重地上轻地下的偏向。遇到强降雨时，最常见的办法就是通过管道快速排出， 而海绵城市突破以排为主的传统管理理念，以建筑、道路、绿地等为载体，通过多种生态技术，构建合理的城市雨水开发利用系统。
海绵城市能给老百姓生活带来什么改变？
海绵城市建设有很多好处：第一，补充了地下水的不足；第二，净化了水质；第三，还可以改善城市局部气候。
那海绵城市能缓解雾霾吗？
雾霾跟水土有关，具有普遍性和特殊性。普遍性就是有害气体的排放，特殊性就是水土污染。因此，治理雾霾、减排和提标是分开的，地上和地下要结合。海绵城市的功夫主要是在地下，要一层一层减少径流水量，减轻径流污染。
海绵城市建设的基本条件是什么？
建设海绵城市关键在于不断提高海绵体的规模和质量。城市海绵体既包括河、湖、池塘等水系，也包括绿地、花园、可渗透路面等这样的城市配套设施。
那么海绵城市该如何建设？海
绵城市的建设是一个系统工程，不是单纯的挖几条水沟。首先要做好宏观设计，因城因地而异。其次，在思想上要认识到建设的重要性、复杂性和艰巨性。最后，在技术和方法上要进行创新，不能简单的套用或复制某一固定模式，应从法律体系、技术与产业体系、公众参与等多方面综合考虑，然后再具体实施。
Yeah, I'm only uncomfortable with this one.
海绵城市有何特点？
So what was the answer? D. So it's figurative, right? They're not using 海绵. It's like a sea sponge or something. I don't know.
27传统的雨水管理理念是什么？
Definitely, the traditional one was like getting rid of a lot of water, whereas this 海绵城市 had a different philosophy. Here I chose B.
28
He just said that.
海绵城市有什么好处？
Yeah. Improve the climate partially. Here I chose A. I don't know the answer. It could be D. These don't sound relevant.
29关于海绵体可以知道什么？
海绵体 I got nothing. And he said that one.
30根据对话，下列哪项正确？
All right. 下一部分. Here at DBD. So what were we talking about? This is the story between this student and the teacher.
第三部
So
分
that's where they met.
第31到
He had
50
this
题，
test of
请选出
endurance.
正确答案。 现在
willpower.
开始第31到33题。
And I assume he became a musician in the end. It
第
wouldn't be much of a
31
story
到
otherwise.
33题根据下面一段话。
李叔同是中国近代著名的音乐家，曾在浙江第一师范学校任教。当时，一名叫刘志平的学生，在他的熏陶下爱上了音乐，常在琴房练习弹琴和作曲，并完成了自己的第一部作品。刘志平带着乐谱找到李叔同，李叔同看完乐谱后，告诉他：“今晚8时35分去音乐教室，我有话对你说。”尽管当晚雪下得很大，刘志平仍提前赶到了教室，但教室门窗紧闭，他在门口等了很久，也不见李叔同。路过的同学纷纷劝他回去，他都拒绝了。再坚持一会儿。快冻僵的刘志平不断鼓励自己。突然，教室的灯亮了，李叔同走出来对他说：“相约无误，我知道你在外面等了很久，今日先回吧。”次日，李叔同再次约见刘志平，对他说：“我看了你的乐谱，你很有潜力，但音乐创作还需有坚强的意志。昨晚我看到了你的坚持。”此后，李叔同对他照顾有加，不仅为他介绍名师，还资助他留学。刘志平也不负众望，最终成为了一代音乐家。成功的路上常需要贵人相助，而能打动贵人的，往往就是你的毅力和坚持。
Yeah,
31. 李叔同约刘志平在哪里见面
They met in the music classroom. 32. I chose B. It was a test of will. Very fight clubby.
32. 李叔同认为音乐创作需要什么
And here, I think he did become a musician. It was not just like he became a musician. He kind of almost started as a musician. Just needed more training.
33. 根据这段话，下列哪项正确
All right. Here I chose D, A, D. This one I was unsure about. What was the question?
第34到36题是根据下面一段话。
中国古典建筑中的月亮门也叫月洞门，因其形状如同一轮满月而得名。古代的大型院落一般由多个小院落组成，而院与院之间的通道往往会有月亮门。另外，园林中也广泛采用月亮门，供人们观景与往来，带给人们新奇美妙的感受。月亮门不仅仅是一个通道，更是一处景观。在隔墙上突然出现一个月亮门，人们便可看到另一边的景色。此时的月亮门与周围景物融为一体，浑然天成。月亮门两侧的墙体通常被刷成粉白色，并且在月亮门的边缘处要做一个直径约10厘米宽的圆形装饰边，再镶上灰色边纹，而门的下边是平路，不设门槛。
34.
Yeah, I made a mistake.
月亮门因为什么而得名
Absolutely, this one. Sure. 得名 is named after what? The moon. That makes sense. So definitely this one, right?
35. 园林中的月亮门有什么作用
Yeah. So it's people can go through, but it also looks nice. 36 I got wrong, but I don't know the correct answer. 36. It's not D.
36. 根据这段话，下列哪项正确
All right, so 月亮门下无门槛. It's kind of the wrong thing to say. It's just a circle, right? Maybe it's B. It's definitely not C. They don't open and close these doors. They're just like a hole. B. I think I'm supposed to infer that from the description of all the little things he described, all the special features and so on. All right. Here I chose A, D, C, A. Was there 4? A, D, C. No, A, D, C.
37到39题是根据下面一段话。
近年来，有声图书逐渐成为一种新型的阅读方式。网络使丰富的资源触手可得，任何人只要有一部智能手机，就可随时进入阅读世界。我们不是不再阅读了，而是不再用传统的方式阅读。80后的小孙这样解释自己的听书兴趣。目前，中国有200多家听书网站，近200款有声听书类手机软件。一些电子书阅读软件也添加了听书功能，有声阅读用户已突破1.3亿。与国外相比，中国的有声书产业尚处于起步阶段，行业规范和标准亟待统一。此外，优秀主播的培养也是一大缺口。有声书并非简单的将文字读出来，而是融合背景音效、角色设定等因素，构成一种全新的艺术形式。可以说，一本书从文本变为高质量的音频产品是项技术活儿。
37. 关于有声书，下列哪项正确
It's not 37. It's not A, right? 针对老年人开发 did not say that. I just think she did not say that. 学新型阅读方式，需借助新型材料 I think it's C. This one's really hard. So I'll change my answer to C. He said a lot of things, talking about like it's not just reading it aloud, it's like adding music and so on and narration. Yeah. I don't know if I'm getting that one right. Let's continue. Here I chose D. 用户规模超过2亿. Oh, maybe that's incorrect. 底部阶段。
38. 关于中国有声书市场可以知道什么？
底部阶段。I don't know if that's correct, but the others don't strike me as correct.
中国有声书产业的一大缺口是什么？
缺口。Yeah, I missed the 缺口 again. 39. I chose C.
第40到43题是根据下面一段话。
研究指出，跟自然醒的人相比，被闹铃吵醒的人起床时的血压会更高，心率更快，因为闹铃是一种噪音，突然响起时会引发身体的应激反应，使肾上腺素的分泌量增加，让人顿感压力。专家认为，闹铃或许能够保证你按时起床，但长此以往，它将给你带来巨大的压力，甚至导致失眠、高血压和精神压抑。进一步的调查显示，经常被闹钟吵醒，人的短期记忆也会受到一定的影响。科学家做过一次实验，分别以自然醒的人、宿醉的人和被闹钟吵醒的人为研究对象，让他们在起床后进行一系列的测试。结果显示，自然醒的人可以做出最正确的判断，而宿醉的人和被闹钟吵醒的人判断错误率更高。这个结果让人很意外，因为被闹钟吵醒后的状态居然跟宿醉后的状态相似，这也再次证明闹铃对大脑的危害是非常大的。
40. 关于闹铃可以知道什么？
Yeah, 噪音。Yeah. 宿醉. I don't even know what that means. Like getting drunk.
41. 被闹铃吵醒后的人跟哪类人状态一样？
Yeah, I think they were similar to people who were drunk. I don't want to wake up. All right, 42. I chose A, so maybe it's D.
关于实验结果可以知道什么？
No, it's definitely A, not D. Definitely A. And the next one, 43, I chose A.
43. 这段话主要介绍的是什么？
Definitely A. All right. Next. Oh, this is the interview. What's your greatest weakness?
第44到47题是根据下面一段话。
It's a HSK
对应聘者来说，面试时最可怕的问题可能就是你最大的缺点是什么？或许下面的方法可以帮你应对。首先，不要给面试官千篇一律的回答。比如，我最大的缺点是过于追求完美，工作太拼命等。即使这是真实的，也会给面试官留下不好的印象，因为他们早已习惯了这类答案，认为你其实是在回避这个问题。其次，要深入挖掘自己，找到自己真正的缺点。你可以通过回忆以前工作中遇到的困难，或领导对你的批评来寻找自己的缺点。虽然我们鼓励面试时要诚实，但那些明显会影响你得到这份工作的缺点，最好不要说。例如，要申请人力资源的职位，却说不善于与人相处；要做销售，最好不要说过于内向。因此，对于自身缺点的提出，你要慎重选择。最后，一定要说你为克服缺点所做的努力，这是你向面试官证明自己能力的机会。要让他们知道，你虽然有缺点， 但你会主动改掉它们。这样一来，你为克服缺点所做的努力就会被视作你的优点。
44，千篇一律的回答会给面试官留下什么印象？
刻板还是这个刻意回避问题。刻意 is like taking pains to avoid the question. 回避问题。She did say 回避问题。千篇一律 and 刻板 are kind of similar. Oh, what do I do? 44. Is it A? Sorry, is it B or is it D? What do you think? 刻板还是刻意回避问题？ Pretty subtle. I just don't know. I'll leave it alone because I'm going to be on it. I'll put a D there and say I can't exclude both of them. But that's pretty hard, is it not? Like, how are you supposed to tell them apart? 刻板 may have some like restricted meaning that I'm not sure about. Here I chose C. I think that's still correct.
下列哪种方法可以帮助自己找到缺点？
Here I chose A. Yeah, she said don't do that. I think that's correct. Don't say you're not good with people, getting on with people.
46，如果想应聘人力资源职位，最好不要说自己有什么缺点。
Yeah, I think that's what she said. And yeah, discuss how you overcame it, or at least what you did in an attempt to overcome it.
47，根据这段话，如何向面试官证明自己？
All right, anyway. All right, so here I chose BCA. So this is the Guangzhou some sort of festival.
50题是根据
Flower
下面
festival.
一段话。
广州占永村有一个非常浪漫的田野灯光节，在上百亩的花田里，成千上万盏钨丝灯挂在竹枝上，从空中俯瞰，灯光连绵如海，闪若繁星，令人震撼。据当地人讲，这片花田属于占永村集体所有，由村民分租种植鲜花，其中以菊花为主，是广州现存最大的一片花田。春节花市上的各种菊花基本上都来自这里。由于入秋后广州的日照时间缩短，自花苗上盆起，花农们就会利用电灯补光来延迟花期。因此，每天日落时分，花田的灯就会亮起，一直到晚上11点多才熄灭。花农们无意中打造的这片灯海，很快就在广州传开了，慢慢的就有了大量观海的人群。
48，关于占永村的花田，可以知道什么？
All right, I definitely got 49 and 50, but this one I'm not sure about. So here, 归私人所有. I don't know. So this one 以种植菊花为主. So they said like 以菊花为主, but planting 菊花, yeah. 面积有这个 I don't think it's C. 种植技术全国领先 I don't think that's correct either. So I think the most likely is B, I guess, but I don't know. 48 could be A. I don't think it's the other two. All right, and these ones I think I got correct. So what did I choose? C. Yeah, 利用电灯补光. So they
49，花农们怎样延迟花期？
Yeah, so presumably they used lights till like 11 o'clock at night or something to I guess trick the plants to maintain their bloom. Here
50，
I chose A.
根据这段话，下列哪项正确？
And absolutely they did say that, but they didn't precisely say that. All right. Now, in my last video, I decided to do the reading and the reading in addition to the listening in a single video. That turned out to be an inferior decision. Yeah. So here are the answers for the listening. Oh, here are my official answers. We'll lock them in. My answers will lock in and I won't change my final answers. And they're the official answers for what we just did. All right. So what do we got here? Let's see how I did. B, D, C, D, D. B, D, C, D, D. C, A, D, C, D. C, A, D, C, D. C, 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 A, C. C, 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 A, C. Yeah, so I changed 4 of them. So in the actual exam, well, I wouldn't even have time to stop and smell the flowers and everything. So I'd get a few of those wrong, hey. Okay, A, B, A, A, C. A, B, A, I got that one wrong. A, C. D, B, A, C, D. D, B, A, C, D. D, C, B, D, B. D, C, B, D, B. So I got 3 wrong in the interview. I guess I should have been mentally prepared for that, but that's all right. It's not the worst I've done. D, B, D, B, D. D, B, D, B, D. D, B, D, B, D. Okay, A, C, B, D. A, C, B, D, A. A, C, B, D, A. Oh, that's brutal. All right. D, A, A, D, C. D, A, A, D. It was D. C. A, D, B, A, C. A, D, B, A, C. Oh, sorry. I misread it. CA, not AC. All right, how many did I get wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so 43 out of 50. All right. Yeah, but that's with every possible favor, like everything in my favor, changing all the like infinite time and replaying the audio. But still, that's pretty decent. Like if I got anywhere in that ballpark on the actual exam, I'd be pretty happy. Let's go see where I went wrong. The interview, I got 18 wrong. All right. So the answer was A. Oh, sorry, I say the interview. Here we've got 3 interviews. The first interview I got 18. So what was the question? 专家认为大唐西市遗址的唯一性不包括下列哪项 I remember that. Yeah, that was hard. 不包括 I need a bookmark. Yeah. 不包括 Yeah. So I chose. They said C, right? They said the answer is A. 公营文化. So this is court culture, right? Whoops, I dropped my book. 公营文化. All right, let's give it a read. See what we find. I'm sure I heard that. 唯一性 OK， 第一，它是唯一能反映盛唐文化和丝路文化的遗址。All right, so that's that one. Well, they said that later on. 第二 so this one doesn't really help us then. 第二，与大和塔、大雁塔 is a famous building in Xi'an. If you've been to Xi'an, you've probably been there. 华清池等反映宗教文化和宫廷文化的遗址不同。Yeah. Hold on. You're telling me that that does not imply this is the so that was the correct answer, but it's a 不包括 question. So too many negatives. 不包括。第三 Yeah, here it is. 丝绸之路起点命运的遗址。So that one 不包括这个。So we still need to find the other ones as well, right? The two others. So 不包括 implies, okay, 市井. 市井, where is 市井? I don't even know what is 市井, like city well or something like this. Oh, maybe it's like city center, used figuratively. I don't even see 市井 mentioned. All right, first of all, 市井, is it used figuratively? Marketplace. All right, so it's not what I thought it meant. So is that equivalent to 市井 in this context? Here, 文化. This is different. 许多文化，这样的文化。I don't know what to do with that. Okay, 商业文化. I heard that somewhere. I remember hearing 商业文化. Commercial culture. I feel like I was going to get this one wrong. Absolutely. It's really hard. Especially when they say, what was it? When they say this one. 宫廷文化 is here. 大雁塔这个地方等反映. What was the question? 塘西市. So does the scope of this talk about 塘西市? Maybe that's where I went wrong. No, 塘西市. 大塘西市. No, the whole thing is in that scope. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. All right, I'm just going to continue on because I don't want to spend too long on that. That's just a really hard question, and I don't think there was any hope of me getting it. 25. I chose B, but I didn't know the answer. 各种精彩. So 25. The answer to 25 is 各种精彩. What was the question? 你的怎么评价影片中的角色？精彩。各种精彩. So it's in her own movie, right? Where does it talk about 各种精彩？电影中有10个主要人物，他们各有各的精彩. Yep, that's the answer. All right, fair enough. There's nothing else to say there, I think. She says it directly. Okay, 29, I chose A, the answer is D. What's the question? Question, 关于海绵体可以知道什么? Yeah, I know. Okay, first of all, what is 海绵体? I don't even know what it is. So, 海绵, 海绵. So 海绵 is this. Okay. Oh yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants. So sea sponge. Okay. 海绵体. So 海绵体 is just sea sponge anatomy we're talking about. 海绵城市 is some type of city that 海绵城市 is built on something. 海绵城市. I don't really know much about it. All right. So 关于海绵体. So 海绵体 is in quotes. When people are speaking, they don't actually say quote unquote, or at least here 海绵体 is literally, it means the body of a sea sponge, but the quotes, which don't get said, imply it's figurative. 可以知道什么? All right. So I'm supposed to come to the answer 29. What was the what was the answer for 29? It was D. I chose that because I didn't realize it was figurative. 包括池塘等水系. All right. It's really hard. Come on. So 海绵体. Okay, 建设海绵城市. So everything's figurative here. 关键在于不断提高海绵体的规模和质量。城市海绵体既包括河、湖、池塘等水系。Yeah, well, there's the answer. That's really hard. Like, first of all, it's really hard to. I like it took me a while to realize 海绵 it's like sea something, some sort of aquatic animal. It was sea sponge. I didn't realize it was fully sea sponge, but I presumed it was some used figuratively to describe this city. I worked that out. This kind of city design. But sometimes it's really hard to pinpoint, are they talking figuratively or have they gone back to, are they talking literally about this, literally and comparing literal with figurative? Very tricky sometimes. Now, some of these I did poorly on. 36, I chose D, then I changed it to B. The answer was A. Interesting. 36, what was the question? 根据这段话，下列哪项正确? Okay, that doesn't help me very much. 36. Oh yeah, this was the 月亮门. I'll show you what it is. I think I know what it is now. 月亮门. It's these things you see at parks, and they're kind of fancy. 月亮门. Yeah. But during what he said, so I've seen these. I've probably got photos in them as well. You see them all over the place, but in parks, that's where you see them. 月亮门. So I've definitely seen them before. So yeah, 下午门槛. So this is the kind of thing I've seen where it's just a circle in a wall. So I thought this little bottom bit counts as a 门槛. But a lot of them do not have 门槛. 门槛 is the threshold, right? So you need to step over it. Oh, a lot of them do not seem to have it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is the kind of, I just thought hole in the wall kind of thing. But most of them do, yeah, so something like this. I've seen things, this is what I've usually seen. And you need to step over it and be careful. All right. I did sort of work out what 月亮门 meant but I was a bit slow when I said 满月. Okay, 满月. So that circle is the full moon. All right. So A is correct, right? So yeah, A is correct. 无门槛. However, did he say it? Where is 月亮门? I should have heard it. Here it is. 不设门槛. Oh, okay, there it is, right at the end. Oh, no, I should have heard that. 不设门槛. I am pronouncing it right? 门槛. Yeah, 门槛. 这个门跨下端紧靠地面的横木或石条石。Yeah, 门槛. No, I know this word. I guess I just missed it. All right, 下一个39 No, 38 I chose D, the answer is B. I chose D, the answer, I got 2 of these wrong. All right. 关于中国有声书市场 Okay, 可以知道什么 Sorry, I thought it was about the books, but it's about the like the audiobook market. Okay, 38. So, is it B? The market is in its early stages. Yeah, it's B. I do remember them saying that. I don't think it was like 初步, I think was the word they used rather than 起步, something like that. We're talking about the audiobook market. It's in its early stages. Where does it say? Oh, here it is, 起步阶段. 中国的有声书产业尚处于起步阶段. No, it absolutely says that. I should have got that. I missed it. All right, and I got 39 wrong. 中国有声书产业的一大缺口是什么? So I didn't remember hearing it, so I kind of just guessed on that one. 缺口. So I think they said what's that character? 集? Something like that, right? Here it is, 缺口, 一大缺口. 优秀主播的培养也是一大缺口。培养优秀主播的培养。So 主播 implies you're broadcasting it, right? 主播 is a host. So we need a talented host to have these audio books or something like that. 培养. All right. 39. Yeah, 优秀主播的培养. All right. It's literally the words. That's terrible, isn't it? That one I should have got. Then I should have gotten it. Usually if it's word for word the same as the answer, I'm quite on top of it, but not this time. And 44 was the last one I got wrong. Oh yeah, that one. 千篇一律. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. 刻板. It wasn't because of my listening. It's because of the 刻板. 刻板 uses an adjective. 比喻因循呆板. 因循 is that a 成语 or something? 因循呆板. 不知变通. So it's not exactly the same. Not exactly the same in meaning as 千篇一律. But yeah, stiff, inflexible. Yeah, I should have changed it, shouldn't I? Because I did hear them say, what was it? Oh, yeah, 这是回避问题。首先，不要给面试官千篇一律的回答，比如 blah 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 blah，即使这是真实的 ，even if it's true， 也会给面试官留下不好的印象，因为他们早已习惯了这类答案。Yeah, they used to it. 认为你其实是在回避这个问题。Yeah. So my issue, why I didn't change it was the first one was 刻意, wasn't it? 刻意. It's kind of like taking pains, kind of going out of your way to avoid the question. And the 刻意 didn't seem correct. 用心思 I don't know, it doesn't seem 刻意 to me. What do you think? Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that one's kind of tricky because 刻板 has a similar meaning to 千篇一律. So you need to know the subtlety between those two. 刻板. All right, but that's it. I got 7 wrong. Thank you for watching. We'll call it a video. I'll do the reading in another video so that they're of some kind of sane length. I guess I'll go have lunch. Thank you for watching. Remember to do the liking, the subscribing, and the other YouTubing things you do on YouTube. And I'll see you in the future. Thank you for watching. 下次聊. Bye bye.